Okay, Billy, let's see how you do now after a while off. Great start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8,000. Right, square numbers. 16 is a square number because 4 4s is 16. 25. 6 6 is 36. 7 7s 49. And you're looking for one that's in the 80s. 8 8 is 64. 9 9s 81. 14 is what 10 packs cost. So you have to divide that by 10 in order to get that. 25% is right, that is right, and that is right. Good. 4, 6, 15. Good start. That is right, but then you've got to work it out. 2 lots of 24 is 48. Add a 0 because you're multiplying by 20, not 2. Take away 150 equals. Take a look at how I do that one. Cone is correct. Hexagon is 6 sides. That's got 8. So it's an octagon. It's not a triangular prism. It is a pyramid. A triangular prism looks like that. That's your Toblerone box. So that's a triangular pyramid. That's a prism. I can't give you the mark because you give me 2 answers, one of which is wrong. That's not a radius, that's a diameter. A radius would be from the center out. That's called a tangent. Touch, tangent, touch, tangent, touches. If it cuts, it's a chord. Tangent touches, chord cuts. So none of those right, so only one on that page. No, one there for your method, but you didn't work it out, so 2 marks on that page. That one's right. This one, you've got a line of symmetry going through each of the diamonds like that. So 1 mark for that. Here, that is 6. Because it's 10 right the way across, and you know that that is 2 and that is 2, so that's why that's wrong with you, but your method is correct. And each of those are 20, and you've got 3 rectangles. And this is the question that there's a specific mark for units of area, which is centimeters squared. So 1 mark there for finding an area. Didn't find the total area, and you haven't shown your units. So 1, 2, 3, 4 marks there. About £16 per pupil is spot on. Your methods are right, but you haven't communicated it at all. So you're going to lose the 2 marks there for explaining to me what you squeezed into that little corner. That's good. Okay, with this question you have to work out first of all what each little square is worth. So you're going from 0 to 5 kilometers in 10 little squares. So each little square is a half. So 4.6 is going to be just above 1 little square down from 5. 12.4, halfway between 10 and 15 is 12.5, so it's going to be 1 little square down where you've drawn the line. And 21.2 is just again where the line is rather than the cross. So your points are in the wrong place, but your line is good. 40 kilometers per litre, what you've done is read off 40 miles per gallon. Kilometers per litre is this axis. Now 40 is off the scale. So what you've got to do is find something on the scale which you can then multiply up. So half of 40 is 20. So if I read off 20, and double it to give me 40, I double that. So that's what you need to do for a question like that. That's good. 3 for the page. It isn't 1 out of 16. How many different ways are there of getting a score of 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the chances of winning are 7 out of 16, not 1 out of 16. Take a look at the video, see how I finish that off. 66 is that angle there, not that angle. It's an isosceles triangle, that's what those two little lines are telling you. So if that's 66, so is that. And then you add those up and take away from 180 to get that. So you get 1 mark for taking 114 away from 180. With this one, it isn't that plus that plus that. First of all, you have to take that away from 180 to work out what that angle is, and that's what you include. But you do have to make it add up to 360, which is the right angle property. But then you've done that wrong. So you take that away from 180, add those 3 up, and take that sum away from 360. Those 2 are correct, well done. So with this one, again, take a look how I explain that on the video clip in order to find those 2. That's good. The new car is that one there, 0 years old. And again, just like the previous one, you need to work out what each little square is worth here. And each little square is worth 2,000 divided by 10 is 200. So that's going to be 6,400. The oldest car is £2,000. Your line of best fit is good and it's negative. 2.5 years old on yours is there, which is going to be about £3,800. Again, it's because you've misread the number, the size, the value of each square. 3, 7 for the page. We haven't practiced these, so don't worry about these at the moment, but if you think you should be able to do them, then have a look at the video. More importantly, watch that one on the video, because that one you should have been able to do. It is out of 36. It's not 2, unfortunately, it's 3. Because they could get a 3 and a 1, they could get a 1 and a 3, or they could get a 2 and a 2. So there are 3 different ways. But out of 36, well done. And again, we did practice those back in the autumn. So have a look how I work through that on the video. Alright, Billy. Let's see how that totals up. 15, 17, 21, 30, 33, 35, 42, 44. So 44 is an E. It's 3 marks off a 4 marks off a D. You easily find those 4 marks. It's about 16 marks off a C, so there's a bit more work to be done there. But considering that's the first paper you've done in a while, that's not too bad. Not a bad start.